Guys, I got a new niche for you. I got a new niche idea I literally just discovered today through a conversation that I had with one of my buddies, Herc Magnus. Shout out to Herc. He's another guy in the space, and he's got some great stuff he's putting out. And I'm a big believer in collaboration. I'm an abundance guy. I believe there's tons of room for everyone to make money in this space. And so I had him on my show this morning on my Dre show, which is every Monday. A little plug for the show every Monday, 10 a.m. live on YouTube. I had him on the show, and he was actually the one that told me about this niche. And I want to share it with you guys. I literally have heard about this. It's been less than like 6 hours. Less than 6 hours, 5.5 hours ago, or 5 hours ago, I found out about this. And I'm quite interested. I'm already doing my research. I'm already interested. I want to share it with you guys immediately for those of you that didn't catch the show, but I highly recommend you watching it. This is the niche, and I want you guys to go and do your homework. I want you to see if it checks the boxes. I want you to give me your thoughts in the comments if you believe this niche is going to be good. And for those of you that decide to go and test it out, let me know. So the niche is called, at least he thinks it's called, and it's such a new niche that it's going to be one of those that you're going to get ahead of. There's going to be, not every city is going to have search volume. You're going to be going to the largest cities, but you're going to be able to get that foot in the door. You're going to be able to grab, you're going to have that land grab of going into these massive cities because you're the first one there trying to rank for this. And you're going to have great success. It's going to be very, very simple and should be somewhat quick ranking because the competition level is low. But the niche is called rubber paving. Okay. And the way that he described it, which I thought was brilliant, and it's exactly what it is when I typed it in on Google, is you guys have all been to those playgrounds, right? The playgrounds where these playgrounds are getting intense now. These aren't the same playgrounds they had back in the little town I grew up in. We had like gravel. But nowadays, kids have these playgrounds and there's this rubber mat, right? It's like this rubber flooring. And it's got kind of that bounce in it. When you walk on it, you're like, geez, I think I could dunk on this, you know? Some of us that have played basketball, like, I think I have quite the vertical jump on this stuff. And it's kind of got that cushion. And obviously, this is for when kids decide to do the monkey bars, their parents aren't watching, and boom, they smack their heads. Been there, seen that happen with my kids. These rubber mats. It's also something, there's a variation that you see used in home gyms, sometimes in actual gyms as well. But what I was told is there is this new industry that's formed and it's growing in speed, where people are using this same material, they call it rubber paving, and they're using it for driveways. They're using it for their garage floor. They're using it because it's very durable, because it holds its form, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know all the details on it, but everything that I can see is it's going to be a high ticket niche. It's going to cost a pretty penny. Okay. The volume right now, you're going to have to go into the right city. It's not going to be every city, because not every city is going to be doing this, at least not at scale. And he said this is happening a lot in Canada for those of you guys that are doing or targeting Canada. So I'm not 100% sure on the volume, but I do know we're going to have to target bigger cities. But again, this is something where it is what it is. It's rubber paving. And there are going to be these variations, but it reminds me of epoxy, right? When you talk to 5 different epoxy guys, because I did my epoxy floor back in 2020. And I remember we had a couple quotes, and I ended up using this guy that we did a trade deal on. If you guys remember that in one of my earlier videos from years ago, or at least a year ago. But I remember he was pitching me and he's like, yeah, this one has these flakes and it's double coated and all. And to me, I was like, yeah, but that's not worth double what this guy told me. You know what I mean? So to me, it was all just the same. It's like, you're epoxying my floor or you're not. They had to educate me. So what I love about this is, even if there are different levels or different types of materials, which surely they're going to be with this niche, as a customer, you're not going to know. It's going to be, okay, there's rubber paving. That's going to be, if that's the term, okay, it's rubber paving, and you're going to call and you're going to get estimates. And then those companies are going to come and say, hey, before I shock you with my price, let me tell you why this is 10 times better and it's going to last way longer. We have a warranty and and all the different things. But to the customer, we don't care. To the customer, we're like, I want rubber paving. Come give me an estimate. What's it going to cost to get my garage with the rubber paving? So guys, this is a very interesting niche. And this also played into a conversation that we went into after he shared this niche of, saturation, guys. We're sitting here and people are going, is this saturated? Is this saturated? It's like, guys, we're if we just look at the niches that are out there today or yesterday or a week ago, and the business owners that are doing these businesses today, not to mention all the new business owners that are going to be coming on board in the next how many months, how many years, not to mention all the new niches that are going to be coming. These are new niches. This is a niche that's not just a new niche idea, but this is a niche that's literally something that's just starting to get popular in different areas around the not even just America, but the continent, right? North America. And this guy's from Canada, and so this is what he mentioned. But guys, this is and I want to give you guys this this information as quickly as I'm getting it. I have not done it. I've known about it for 5.5 hours, and I'm fascinated because it checks all the boxes to my knowledge. So I wanted to give you guys the idea. I want you guys to go look at it. I would love to know in the comments why you think it will work, why you think it won't work. For those of you that are like, hey, I'm going to go try this out, I would love to hear what your experience is. Drop it in the comments. And if you happen to be somebody who has stumbled across this and you were trying to keep it a secret, and now you're like, okay, cat's out of the bag, let us know what it's been like. But guys, this is the new niche that's on my radar. I'm researching it this week. Looking at, is it viable? Is it something that I'm going to be able to target here in the United States? If so, what cities? But what I love about it is it's such a new thing, at least to most customers. And maybe some of you guys are like, yeah, it's been around forever, but it's such a new thing that this is where we can go and get those #1 spots for the Las Vegas, Nevada, for the Salt Lake City, Utah, for the Portland, Oregon, because it's not something that's highly searched. There's not a ton of businesses. And guys, this is the new niche that is now on my radar. Rubber paving, baby. I hope that by the time this video is seen 2-3 years from now, everyone's like, dude, that guy found it first. That guy found it first. Shout out to Herc for bringing the niche to me. And I just want to share it with you guys.